right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with Ty and danooct.
Yep.
Fighting for that coveted top 8 space.
Yeah, and these are two guys I'm very familiar with. Love Ty, I've been in a lot of tournaments with him. He took my place at Upbeat when I had to drop out, which was really, really cool. Even he used my song pick. And then danooct, local Dallas guy. We actually went to college, and we actually originally met at our student union DDR tournament where we had a DDR Extreme tournament. So we went to college at the same time, got to meet, and the guy is insane at DDR.
Yes.
I will say any area record in Texas, I have to fight tooth and nail to be able to beat either him or MDX.
Yeah,
he's so good.
Texas is stacked. I don't know what they're feeding y'all down there, but y'all are going out of your mind.
Yeah.
Ty, I got to spend a lot of time watching at DDR Storm this year, where he took top 8 there as well.
He did. And the last card tournament in Vegas, I think he was 3rd in that.
So
just a strong tournament performer.
So Ty has had an absolutely stellar performance this year with DDR. And we're going to see how it's going to go with PARANOiA Respect.
So it's my understanding this was an override by Dan. So he overrid whatever was originally there. So Dan chosen to do this and has 8 perfects on it. So I'm guessing he practiced this kind of ahead of time, knowing this would be potentially an override pick for them.
All right, right now is just barely in the lead because Ty is right on his heels, keeping it within about 2 or 3 points. PARANOiA Respect, a song that I say is pretty contentious in terms of its timing.
I will say if you use that final offset tool and look at the timing at PARANOiA Respect, you're gonna laugh. It's a very interesting graph.
Yes, musically banger.
Great song, one of the best PARANOiAs.
Timing-wise, a little questionable.
Yeah.
But both of these players do have the chart knowledge, the nuance to know the timing.
This is a very close thing too. You'd expect it for a 16 at this level, but this is okay. So ties up by 1.
All right. You're going to go ahead, and this is the point in which you lock in because we are about to hit.
Yep, that's those ending runs. So Ty going into those had a 3x lead.
danooct only behind by 10. If Ty can hang on, and he does. Woo! To take it by 6 points.
6 EX.
23 to 29, which is exactly the type of position that Ty wanted to be in. Taking a win over someone's override it puts you in such a powerful position because what was someone's trump card? Something that they pulled. Oh, someone's trump card. Now it basically kind of does the Uno reverse, so to speak, on you to go like, all right, what you got now?
So, Ty, this was actually his Upbeat pick in the pool that he replaced me at because I mentioned to him that was going to be my pick, and he actually took it. And I guess ORCA actually came up on their card draw, and Ty walked into it. So Dan has his BF seed. I think he actually has a higher score on not this account that he's on, but a different account.
Okay.
So again, but both players are obviously capable of PFCing it. It's currently a KAC song, so a lot of people have been playing ORCA recently and are probably a little bit more familiar with the chart than they would normally. But very tricky chart. If you're not familiar with the BPM changes, then it's one of those skill check songs or knowledge check songs where if you don't know it, you're going to get wrecked on it.
Yeah, and on top of those BPM changes, on the slower sections, it tend to be really, really dense.
Yes.
All right,
so Dan opting for the 3x, Ty opting for 4x, which means Ty likely has those BPM speed ups memorized.
Which is an interesting strategy just because the song does move fast and you're about to see it. So playing on 4x tends to have you moving at about 1,000,000 miles an hour. All right, chat, if the speed up's about to happen, check Ty's screen, don't blink. And he nails it.
Yep.
Doing a good job of making it
close between both players already. Oh, Dan picks up some stuff there.
Yeah. and now Ty taking a comfortable lead. danooct locking back in. So about
It's down by, looks like
about Ty still maintaining the lead. Dan picking up a good right there.
Ty with, I think, at least 20 EX lead.
Absolute crisp MA from that slowdown from Dan.
Yeah. Oh, it's close. It's got about 10 EX, I think. Oh, dang, he went good there. And
Yeah, he caught it on that crossover.
yeah, Ty's kind of pulling away with it now.
Ty did pick up a miss, but still going to maintain the lead.
Yep.
And that's going to do it, folks. Ty
Ty takes it.
2-0 over danooct.
Look at that. MA, though. Pretty close for both of them.
35 and
It's
5.
those 4 goods from Dan that did him in. Otherwise, it was identical. It literally was the 4 goods. Like, it was identical otherwise.
We would have had a stark tie. That is unfortunate for danooct, but still putting in an amazing performance.
Yeah. And let's give some love to danooct.
Shout out danooct, and
he did so good this tournament. Got out of pools, progressed through this top 16 bracket. Amazing, amazing performance.